Good morning. This is Zoe Reyes again, licensed in marriage and family therapist out here in Sacramento, California. So last week I talked a little bit about active ignoring and how to use that when implementing consequences and addressing negative behaviors in children. Today I wanted to talk a little bit more about addressing negative behaviors in children, specifically with providing rewards and consequences. And so first important thing that I wanted everyone to know is that it's just as important to acknowledge the behaviors that your children are doing well, in addition to addressing the consequence or in addressing the negative behaviors. And you want to be very specific in what behaviors you're acknowledging in your children, so that they know what you are expecting of them. So instead of just saying "good job," you want to actually state what the behavior is. So what you would want to say is, "Good job, son. I really liked how gentle you were when you were holding your sister," or "I liked how you put away your dishes in the sink without me asking you. So good job doing that." So you see the difference between those two? It teaches them the very specific behavior so they remember the next time, "Oh, Mom really liked that, and I felt really good when she said a good thing about what I did." So when addressing negative behaviors, you also want to be very clear in your communication with your child again as well. So for example, if you ask your child to put away his toys and he doesn't want to do it, he just wants to go off and watch his cartoons without playing with the toys, you can be very specific and say, giving him a choice. "Okay, son, you can put away your toys now, or if you choose not to put away your toys now, you won't be able to watch your cartoon, but you're still going to have to put your toys away." So it gives them two options, that are basically your choice. There is no third option. Because I know a lot of kids like to negotiate and say, "Well, I don't want to put my toys away. I want to go and do this." That's not the option you gave him. He has to pick one of the two that you provided him. You also want to be very clear and brief in the communication. Too many words and they kind of lose the focus of what your intent is and what you want them to do. So by basically giving your child choices, it gives them an opportunity to think, okay, have the opportunity to practice decision-making skills, understanding what the consequences are in each of the good, positive and negative consequences for each of the behaviors or choices that he has, and teaches them good decision-making skills. So those are the two things, and then obviously we can talk a little bit later about the escalating behavior when they throw tantrums. Obviously last week I talked a little bit about active ignoring, but those are the two basic ways to address negative and positive behaviors in your children. Something very simple that I often give parents things to do with their kids is a behavior chart. I know a lot of parents do chore charts, but you can also do behavior charts if you want to curb or address a specific behavior. And it looks something like this. It's an actual chart. I don't think you can see it here. I'll probably post this, a link to this later on, and I'll go a little bit more in specifics on a next video on how to develop a chart or a behavior chart. Excuse me. When you begin a behavior chart, you want to keep it very simple and as easy as possible for your child to be successful at achieving those goals. And so basically you're putting stickers for every behavior that they do well. So for this particular behavior chart, it's very simple. It's no yelling and follow directions. And I have it broken down hour by hour, so they have opportunities to earn a sticker for at least an hour, so they can see the progress that they're making. because the easier that you make it, the more successful and the more successful they are, and the more motivated they are at trying some of these interventions that you are doing. So once you complete the chore or the behavior chart for the at the end of the week, you can increase the difficulty level for them the following week. And I'll go more into detail about that next video. But today it was very quick, very simple. If you have any questions about what I'm talking about here, you can give me a call. You can find my number on the website, www.zoe.reyes.lmft.com. You can find me on Facebook, Twitter, Google+, all those avenues to contact me, because I know this video is very brief and I can go in much more detail about how to implement some of these strategies. But give that some thought, and I will see you guys next week. Have a great day. Bye.